Hey, it's Maic and Renee Friedrich with the Friedrich Team here at eXp Realty, and today's question is?
Do you guys have a crystal ball?
No.
We do not.
But we do have a lot of experience, and with that comes a little bit of a touch, an edge, right?
Yes.
That gives us an idea of what the market will do.
Yeah.
And with that, I think it was time to go look at the current numbers and do a more updated state of the market.
Absolutely. And
Right.
I mean, because here we are, we're almost halfway through the year.
Right.
So we'll probably do another one, like mid-July to give you guys a half-year update. And because we're in this, hot summer selling market, we thought we'd give you a quick, mid-June update.
Yeah, and although it's mid-June, the most recent available numbers for us are unfortunately April. But April is one of the hottest months in the year, definitely.
Usually.
And it gives us an insight on what's going on for the rest of the year.
Yeah. And interestingly enough, last April was kind of when we started to see the interest rates pop up. And so we started to see things cool off. And at that moment in time, our crystal ball was telling us that we were heading in a downward direction. And you know what? That's not happening. We actually almost completely reversed from where we had lost, which is part of what you're going to talk about.
Well, yeah, let's talk about it right now. We have about 40% less sales this year in April as compared to last April of 2022, which feels like it's super tight inventory, which is true. But the funny thing is we had 1.2 months of inventory last April and 1.3 months this month. So we're about the same as about last year ago.
And what that means, you guys, is if there were no other houses that came on the market, the current buyer demand would scoop up all of those houses in just a little bit over a month.
Right, exactly, and which is fast, right?
It's super fast. A balanced market is typically 4 to 6 months of inventory.
Right.
So we have less than 2 months. So it's still a very strong seller's market. And we want to make sure that our buyers aren't discouraged by that, though, because it's definitely still a great time to be a buyer out there, and there are still homes to choose from. There's sellers coming on the market literally every single day.
Yeah, and I mean, if that weren't true, right, then we would have a high inventory because there would be less buyers out there.
Right.
But every buyer that wants to buy a house, well, not everybody, but every seller, I should say, that sells a house typically finds a buyer right now, right?
Yeah. And usually we have more than one buyer out there, so that tight inventory, how that feels in the market, we do have multiple offers for our sellers most of the time. And when we are representing buyers, which we do both, of course, and when we're representing buyers, we really have to fight for you guys right now and make sure that your offer gets to the top of that offer pile. And we're really good at doing that.
Yeah, I think you have a seven steps to getting your offer accepted, right?
Yeah.
But that's secret, guys, so you do have to call us.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I want to go back to the prices because
Yes.
Renee had said that they went down last year with the interest rates creeping up, not creeping up,
No, they
shooting
jumped.
up, right?
To the moon.
Exactly, and
Not
just
in a good way.
recently with the debt ceiling, they went up even more, right?
Yeah.
Clearly, the buyers that are in the market right now, they're used to this type of interest environment. And so prices compared to last year are really only down 7%. And every month we're creeping back up to where we are hitting the last year's level. So I wouldn't be surprised if by the end of the summer we'd be at the same level or better as far as prices go compared to last year.
Yeah.
Right?
And Mike mentioned the debt ceiling, and typically after the debt ceiling issues get resolved, and we're just looking at historical data here, usually we end up seeing interest rates calm back down about 0.5% to 1%. Again, that's looking at the last, multiple times that we had debt ceiling questions.
And that typically takes, what, 2 to 4 months?
2 to 4 months, yep. So if you find the right home right now and you can afford it with the current interest rates, the great news is that you'll be locked into the house at the current pricing, but you'll be able to refinance down the line when those rates do calm down.
Exactly, right. And then I think the only other thing we should talk here about, and then we can put this complete report into the email if you want to look it over.
Yeah, just click the link.
And for those that are interested, we are pulling Sacramento, Placer, and El Dorado counties, just those three. The absorption rate, which is how many of the homes that are for sale actually selling, has creeped up even more. And based on the pendings, it suggests that next month, or in that case for May, right, number of homes selling is going to go up again, and the months of inventory are going to go down, and all that fun stuff. Right. So there's going to be there's data available that suggests that price is going to increase again.
Here locally, and we're kind of seeing that across the board with all of our friends across the country that we talk to every week. Right. So again, good news, really, really good news for sellers. And the good news for buyers is that sellers are still motivated to get their homes on the market. And so there are options out there for you. So call us.
Yeah, call us and we'd be happy to run those numbers, and I can run them up to the day for a specific area if you're interested. And of course, we'll love to do that for you.
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for tuning in, you guys, and we will hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye.